Okay?
Professor, uma
Yes,
pergunta. No
please,
caso
Renata.
aqui, ele está falando da estrutura quando é um adjetivo curto, né? Mas se eu
Yes.
falar assim, texting is more quick, aí ficaria errado.
Yes, it is wrong. It's not correct according to the structure, right? Because quick is a short adjective, one syllable adjective. So the structure is different. You have to use the particles in the end of the adjective.
Tá certo.
Okay? Yeah, so there is this big difference between the structure of the short adjectives and long adjectives. And
Eu
we,
posso fazer outra pergunta?
of course,
Porque
let's
esse
go.
fã também é um short, né? E aí é more
Interesting.
fun, não é funny.
Yeah, we're going to get there. Yeah, we are halfway there. All right, we're going to get there. Just wait a little bit, Renata. But it is a good question. We have here, guys, irregular adjectives. We have good and bad. What is the we have good and then que significa, né? Bom, mas aí a gente quer dizer melhor. How can we say melhor in English? Better. Bad, ruim. Eu quero dizer pior. How can we say pior in English? Worse. We, good. One syllable adjective, short adjective. Bad, short adjective. But we do not add the particle er. No. We change the way the adjective is written, right? The spelling of the adjective is changed. É mudado, não é? A forma como você escreve aí o adjetivo. So here we have these two sentences that I want you, Deborah, to read all these two sentences. Let's go with better and worse.
Video calls are better than phone calls. Nothing's worse than a spam in your box.
Great. So, Deborah, could you translate all these two sentences to Portuguese, please?
Videochamadas são melhores que chamadas por telefone, né? E nada é pior do que spam na sua caixa de e-mail, né? Inbox.
Yeah, perfect. But I want you students to pay attention. These are irregular adjectives. We do not have more or less before these adjectives. We do not have er, ier, these particles in the end of these adjectives. But we cannot forget to add then after these adjectives, because do not forget it. This is a main information. You are comparing things or people, so you have to have then after the adjectives. All right, so in here they are. Then and then. Okay, so notice we have here the way in some simple rules that you have to follow to add the particles in the end of the adjectives. So you have the adjective slow, and I want you to pay attention to this adjective here, because when you compare slow with big, look, slow, consonant, vowel, consonant. And then we have slower, just ER. But big, consonant, vowel, consonant. And then we have bigger. We doubled the last consonant, the last letter, G, bigger. But you see, there is a difference here. What is the explanation about it? There's no explanation. That's the way it is. You do not double the letter double here in these adjectives slow, right? You just add er. All right? You do not double the letter double in the adjective slow. So we have nice. The adjective nice has a red E. You just add R. Easy. This adjective ends in Y, followed by S. So you drop Y, letter, and add IER. Big consonant, vowel, consonant, you double the last consonant, and then add ER. So that's the simple rule that have to follow. But Renata, we have fun. Fun is a short adjective, but we do not say funner. We do not double N, we do not add ER, we do not have funner because it doesn't make sense, right? We just say more fun. But it's a short adjective and you use more. More is just for long adjectives. How can you explain that? There's no explanation about that. That's the way it is. Sometimes, yes, Nayana. Yeah, yes, Nayana. Sometimes the language is just the way it is, right? There's no explanation about that. Ok, Renata? But é intrigante, né? Intriga a gente, mas...
A gente que lute para explicar isso para os alunos.
Assim, decora isso, né, Iva? Memoriza esse detalhezinho aí que dá tudo certo. Então, we have just more fun. Existe outro verbo que, né, embora seja curtinho, e aí você tem que utilizar com more, o outro adjetivo, né, eu não me recordo, né? Se vocês encontrarem aí, compartilhem com os colegas, tá? Mas isso é bem particular mesmo. Students, we have this activity here that I would like to answer it with you, right? Gostaria de responder essa atividade com vocês, because there is another activity related to this content, to this topic, that will be available on Google Classroom, and I will share the link on WhatsApp group as well, right? But this activity we can do here together. So, complete the questions with the comparative form of the adjectives, and then, if needed, it's interesting. Sometimes, then it's not necessary in the comparative form. We're going to take a look at the sentences here. So, the first one, conversation number 1A is going to be you, Deborah, and B is going to be you, Shaina. Mas aí, se você, né, você pode dar uma pausa e os colegas podem aí ajudar nós vamos fazer em conjunto mesmo, né? Como a gente está na sala de aula, ok? Então, vamos lá. Alison, you are student A. Let's go.
Do you like e-card? I think they are more interesting than real card.
True.
Can I?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
Eu posso falar?
Yes, sure.
Okay. True, and they're easier to send to. Thought they're a bit more personal than real cards.
Yeah, perfect. So here, Shayna, Alison, first we have a long adjective, interesting. That's why you used more interesting than, mais interessante do que, right, Alison? And then, Shayna, we have, and they're easy, short adjective that ends in Y, so you have easier, right? Easier to send to. It's not needed the particle than here, right? Because they're easier than to send to. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit, right? So it's easier to send. They're easier to send to. So they're a bit more personal, long adjective. So more personal than, all right, we have they're a bit more personal than an object here. So we have a comparison with this object, than real cards. Okay, perfect. So number 2, A is going to be you, Nayana, and B is going to be you, Renata. Let's go. Vamos fazer juntos.
Do you ever use video calling? Our grandparents think it's nicer because they can see us. It's better the phone. Better than?
Yes.
Better than the phone, né?
Uhum.
Porque com o D eu achei que tinha ficado meio esquisito.
Yeah. E é justamente isso a língua, né? Quando a gente fala, a gente percebe, soou estranho, né? Então, se soou estranho, a gente já liga a anteninha, verdade. Renato.
Yeah, and it's less expensive than international phone calls.
All right. Okay. Very good. So we have nicer. It's nicer because it's better. Irregular adjective. Yes, Nayana, irregular adjective. Better than the phone, and it's less expensive. Great. Menos, né? Caro than international phone calls. Perfect. Good job, people. Number 3. Alison, you're going to be number 3, and Deborah, Alison, you're going to be A in number 3, and Deborah, you're going to be B number 3. Let's go, Alison and Deborah.
Do you prefer your tablet or your laptop?
My laptop, it's bigger, but it's less use. Less a tablet.
Yes.
Tablets are more difficult to work on.
Yes. Você continua, Alison.
Okay, yeah. My sister prefer her tablet. She say it's more light or that lighter or more light.
Lighter. Short
Lighter.
adjective.
Okay, lighter her laptop, so it's more convenient than to carry around.
Yes, great. So we have here, it's bigger, but it's less useful than a tablet. Yes? Estou comparando aqui, né? Ele é menos útil do que? Tem que ter um objeto seguinte, né? Do que um tablet. Show. Aí, ó, the tablets are more difficult to, né? Eu não vou utilizar o than aqui, porque logo em seguida não tem um objeto, né? A gente já pode pegar nessa lógica, né, gente? Tem um verbo, né? To work on, para trabalhar. Né? It's more difficult to work on. My sister prefer her tablet. She says it's lighter. Porque aqui nós temos o adjetivo curtinho, né? Light. Uma sílaba, né? Light. Então, lighter, né? It's lighter than... só que aqui o sentido de light não é de luz. Qual é o sentido de light aqui, pessoal?
Mais
leve.
Yes, mais leve. Não, it's lighter. Eu utilizo than aqui ou não utilizo o than?
Eu acho que sim. Tá comparando com o laptop, né?
Perfeito, isso
E
mesmo.
nesse lighter, eu preciso dobrar o T?
Não precisa dobrar o T, tá? Você apenas acrescenta o ER, porque nós temos aqui o finalzinho do adjetivo, ó, o G consoante, o H consoante, o T consoante, né? Quando você... Isso, não tem o CVC, não é? Isso, o CVC. E se terminar em W, né, você não W, tá dizendo W, né? Terminar em W, você não acrescenta, não dobra o W de forma alguma. Então, so it's more convenient, né? Aqui, Alison, é o long adjective, né? Por isso que você utilizou muito bem o more convenient to carry around.